Good morning, Facebook and Instagram. We're gonna wait just a few minutes to let people join. We'll get some music going in the meantime, and we'll come back and kick things off in just a few minutes. Hello, Instagram. Hi, Marie. Hi, Facebook. We're just letting a few people join. We'll kick things off in about 2 minutes. Both Instagram and Facebook.
Hello, everyone.
Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. So what do you think about All right, well, it is 10:01. I'd like to wish everybody a happy, that ring light is really reflecting on my glasses, a happy Giving Tuesday, and kick off our festivities here. So what you see behind me is several rows of volunteers. Everyone say hi. And they're answering your phone and taking donations. The number to call for our telethon is 855-536-6539, and that number will appear repeatedly in our comments. Please keep an eye on the comments, and any link and any phone number that's not from Oscar's Place, don't call and don't click. But if it's from Oscar's Place, it's good. So, today is Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday is the single biggest fundraising day of the year. And if I'm being honest, that's a lot of pressure. We have a big budget, we have big goals to meet, we work on fundraising all year, but to know that the job that we do today is the very best that we're going to get to do all year is a lot of pressure. So instead of just sitting around worried about it and waiting for phones to ring, we have decided to have a little bit of fun with Giving Tuesday and host a telethon. So that's what we're doing. We have 8 volunteers. 6 of them not on the phone. So please call 855-536-6539. You can call to make a donation. You can call to ask questions. You can call and ask for Kenneth and just talk to Kenneth. I will tell you, Madison is going to make her first update. So our first goal today is $50,000. The reason we set that goal is because our first goal today is $50,000, and we set that goal because that was our match. So a foundation has agreed to match the first $50,000 that we raise, and so our first goal today will be $50,000. And before 10 o'clock, we were already at $20,000. So we sent out some emails announcing the match ahead of the telethon, and lots of people supported us even before the Giving Tuesday telethon kicked off, and we're at $20,000. So I think at $20,000 we start this with a pie throw. The question is, who gets the pie in the face first? I'm wondering if it should be Jeremy.
I know Jeremy really wanted the pie.
Really? Alright, then why don't you go get entered? So Jeremy has made a request to pie Edgar, so we will start Edgar with the pie in the face to kick off our first $20,000 in donations, and Madison will adjust this to show $20,000. So we have $30,000 left that will be matched. So for every single donation you make, whether it is $5, $10, $100, or $10,000, every donation you make is going to be matched until we get to $50,000. So now it's like a 401k built into Giving Tuesday. So please call in with those donations. We have decided to focus on bonded pairs for this fundraiser. So every fundraiser or every telethon, we choose a different topic to focus on. I think last time it was seniors, and we're really committed to seniors. But this time we really focus in on our bonded pairs. And so there's a number of reasons that we focus so strongly on bonded pairs. Donkeys are very emotional creatures. Their limbic system, which is the part of the brain that processes emotion, is the same size as the humans. So they have an enormous emotional capacity. And when they get split from their bonded partner, whether it be their relative or their friend, and it causes emotional trauma, it starts a metabolic process called hyperlipidemia. That once that progresses to hyperlipemia, 90% of the time is fatal. And so we are very focused on bonded pairs. So that presents itself in a number of different ways. This is Kenneth. The beginning of the process of focusing on bonded pairs happens at the auction when we go to the auction. So Kenneth and I go a day early. The auction is always on a Sunday. On Saturday, we spend all of our time in these horrible pens full of donkeys, trying to evaluate the health of everybody and trying to determine who is bonded with who. Because whether they're bonded or not, even if there's a mom and a little baby, the auction splits them and runs them through one at a time. So once the auction starts, we have no way of knowing what donkeys are bonded, and we have no way of keeping them together. So we spend our whole day on Saturday making notes and making videos and taking photos of bonded pairs, so that come the next day during the auction, even though we don't see them together, we do everything we can to keep these bonded pairs together. And it's really our primary focus over there, isn't it? Figuring out who's bonded with who.
Pretty much.
And then I shared in a post this week, What happens, unfortunately, is that we can get a good price on the first one, but the people there are wise, both the kill pen buyers, the owners of the auction, and honestly the owners of the donkeys. They're wise that once we get the baby, no matter what, we're not leaving without the mom. And that is a decision we have made. I have shared it with our donors. You have expressed your support in this strategy. Then they start bidding us up. So we can sometimes get the first donkey for $250, $300. And the next one, we pay $1,800 for. And so it's just shitty. And I mean, lots of people express outrage on that post. It's just the way it is. We have found a way to work our way through the auction system and not overpay for every donkey. But when they realize that we're fighting for a bonded pair, all bets are off. I'll start with reminding you of this group. So this was a family that Kenneth and I... Hey, no car. Turn off the car. Turn off the car.
Got a lot of machinery operating on the farm.
Sorry guys, you just saw a not so pleasant side of Ron. So this is a family. From what we could tell, it was a mom, her first baby, and her second baby. So female's going to heat 6 days after birth. So she had a baby, she immediately got bred and had another baby. So it's a mom and 2 babies. When we met them, they were covered in shit. So we think that they had come in a massive trailer where the baby couldn't stand and all the other animals, horses and donkeys, were pooping on it. This was the next day. They were staying out there. They were shell-shocked. None of the 3 of them moved. The mom was extremely malnourished. And the 2 babies, literally, they all just stood frozen. They were having enormous emotional distress. We shared this with you guys, and you guys came through like crazy to save them and 22 others, I believe. And just yesterday, I snapped this picture of the same 3 donkeys basking in the sun, full bellies, completely safe, together, and happy. And you know, our mission is to keep every donkey safe, healthy, and happy for the rest of its life that comes through Oscar's place. And we did that. To go from this to this, sorry Instagram, to go from this is at the auction, to this is literally yesterday. That is such a gift. And you know, when Kenneth and I go to the auction, I always say we leave a piece of our soul there because it is a horrible experience. But it's that makes it so worthwhile. And that's our commitment to keeping bonded pairs together. And it's, you know, I think for both of us, that will be a big part of our legacy, is that Simon will spend his life with his mom. That's incredible, and that wouldn't happen if it wasn't for us going, and it wouldn't happen if it wasn't for you supporting us. So that's the commitment to bonded pairs that we do. Kenneth, why don't you go tell Edgar what he's set up for now?
All right, I think they're ready.
And that's what you guys make possible. So thank you so much. So we're here to help bonded pairs. We can help bonded pairs and keep families together with your support. And the number to call to support us is 855-536-6539. That's 855-536-6539. I'm not sure. I don't see it in the comments, but you're putting it. My comments aren't refreshing. Marie, say something to me in the comments so I could see. Hi, Dina. So Dina Draper just joined. Her brother works here, and he named a donkey after her. So we have a donkey named Dina. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings. All right, well, for some reason, on the phones that I'm broadcasting from, I'm not seeing your comments, which will make answering questions just a little bit challenging. But Madison will make sure that I know what questions are coming in. And honestly, guys, your support in the comments and your support by calling these people is what's going to make the next 3 hours of our lives pleasant. So please just keep commenting and keep calling. Share with us your story. I'm happy that you enjoy our Sanctuary Sundays. I'll introduce you to Josh in a little bit, who is the cameraman behind Sanctuary Sunday. He's also very grumpy today, so maybe y'all can help cheer him up. So, do we have no donations yet? Hello, everybody. All right, so for all of the pre-donations that came in, we raised $20,000 before the telethon ever started. That'll go against our $50,000 match. And in the summer, we do a dunk tank to celebrate donations coming in. It's too cold to do that in the winter, so we do pie throws. And Jeremy has nominated Edgar to be the first recipient of the pie throw. So we're going to get these cameras out there. A couple of y'all want to come help. If you're not on the phone, you come and watch the pie throw.
You just gotta be careful when you grab it to not lock it, or it will like turn off the live stream. Yeah, if you pull it this way.
Can I help? Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Madison in.
Yeah.
She's already done it. I'm trying to turn it back on her. She hasn't done it. Because my phone's not ringing.
So it's cold.
All right, guys, so
There you go. It's turned now.
all right, guys. So we are celebrating all of our pre-donations. $20,000 came in. I think Edgar would agree that $20,000 is worth a pie in the face. So this is Edgar. He's a good sport. This is Jeremy. He's a little bit of a brat because this was his idea. But we will hold it against him.
Closer.
Your face, not your hands. So get the face through. Thank you for your donations, everybody. I say Edgar, you say go. Edgar. Go. Edgar. All right, Edgar, walk on around. Tell everyone thank you. Oh, it is early in the morning to be feeling like sour milk, but better Edgar than me. All right, let's go raise some money.
And then Ron, the number up top isn't correct because it says this and 48 others joined.
Great,
So,
great.
yeah.
So the number's incorrect and the comments aren't showing up, but we're live and everything's going fine. Jeremy, you will have to get that in return today. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go out there for more difficult ones. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. I hate that I don't see the comments. Yes, we will share that. We will share that link to donate on Instagram. The link to donate on Instagram. Yep, we're on it. I just feel a little bit handicapped because I haven't had a comment on Facebook. All right, so Kenneth is gonna go get some donkeys, so you don't have to look at my face the whole time. He's gonna bring in a pair of bondage donkeys that we have rescued, and we'll spend some time with them. So we're also going to start our first live auction today, which will be really challenging without comments, but so we partnered with an artist named Melissa Beveridge with Woolly Bears Travels. She's an amazing artist, and she's launched our new merch line, which I will share with you in a little bit. But she painted 15 of our donkeys, and then we turned those 15 paintings into calendars and note cards and coffee mugs, all of which go on sale today, and I'll share that with you in a moment. In the meantime, we can auction off the original painting. So this is Patches. I know a lot of you sponsor Patches, and this is the original Patches painting, and it's framed, signed, dated, and I believe this is 19 by 24, maybe. It's a really good size. It's gorgeous. So in the comments or on the phone, if you could call and place a bid for the Patches painting. And we'll let this go on probably until 11 o'clock, and then the highest bid will win the Patches painting. I definitely do not think this should go for less than $1,000. It is a gorgeous, original, one-of-a-kind painting of just about everyone's favorite donkey. So if you could start in the comments with your... I wonder if you just watched on Facebook if you can see the comments. Yeah. Start in the comments with your bids or call in with your bids. You won't actually make the donation when you call in until we have a winner. So you have to make it really clear that you're just bidding, not donating. It's a little bit complicated, but we will figure it all out. These people are smart and super kind. The number is 855-536-6539. 855-536-6539. And we're bidding on a original painting of Patches. Guys, so hello Facebook, hello Instagram. We're having just some minor technical difficulties, but it's just on my end of what I can see. Everything else is working fine, so just fine. I just announced the live auction. I like the sound of the bell. I like the sound of the bell. I just announced the live auction for the Patches painting. We'll go ahead and announce our merch. And so that same artist has done 15 paintings, and we've launched a line of merch. You can go to oscarsplace.org and shop. You can go to our shop on Facebook or Instagram, I believe. And then Chelsea is also going to put the link to the merch in the comments, so you can buy it anywhere. Today's the first day it's on sale for non-guardians. We have note cards. We have both Christmas note cards and non-holiday note cards. We have really gorgeous ornaments. This is a Howie ornament. We have 2 calendars. We have a photography calendar just like last year with the staff, the caregivers, and their favorite donkeys. And then we have one of all painted donkeys. And then we have coffee mugs. And the coffee mugs are my favorite. I actually don't have one to show you. So if you want to donate, donate. If you want to call and just talk to these good people, just call and talk to them. And if you want to buy some merch, please go to our merch shop. Either click the link in the comments from Oscar's Place or go to oscarsplace.org. If you buy merch today, we will make sure that you get it in time to wrap it and gift it for Christmas. And again, there's 2 different types of calendars. There's a photo calendar and a painting calendar. There are coffee mugs. There are greeting cards. There are ornaments. I think that's it. So please buy some merch. Kenneth has brought out Phoebe and Rachel. I am going to let Kenneth tell you the story of Phoebe and Rachel, and I will.
So we have Phoebe and Rachel here. They are a very bonded pair from one of our more recent rescues, actually. We were very happy to get them. They were probably separated from their moms much too early in life. So we don't know exactly how old they are, but quite young, still teenagers for sure. So we've given them lots of supplementation and help growing up and getting enough food to make sure they grow up strong. They seem like they're doing great, and they are joined at the hip. Probably our 2 most bonded donkeys on property, and you will almost never see them more than 5 feet from each other. They are very sweet.
And when we first met them, we tried to rescue healthy donkeys because the unhealthy donkeys cost us a fortune and they're harder to adopt. So we do try to get healthy donkeys. Phoebe was clearly very sick at the auction. So green snot, she was really struggling to breathe. She was visibly lunging for breath. But she was part of a family, and we made this commitment to bonded pairs, and so we couldn't leave her. So we got Phoebe. We noticed that Phoebe and Rachel were close. Kenneth said they were teens. They're under a year old. They were looking for their mom. They kept going from donkey to nurse. And so, I like the bell. The bell makes me very happy. So we saw 2 other donkeys hanging out. So the 4 of them were hanging out. We were very unclear of their bond. The adult donkey was not the mom. She didn't have a bag and she wasn't letting them nurse. I think they probably just came from the same farm and they were in a very scary situation, but they recognized each other. Hi, everybody. And so, even though Phoebe was super sick and we knew it wasn't too likely that she would make it, we brought them back. The minute she got back, we had to send her to the hospital. Hey, Alice. Dirty tricks of pricing. Yeah, we can talk to you more about that, unfortunately. I'm getting comments now. Whew.
And then on Facebook, are you on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
So I'm off the Wi-Fi and I'm less delayed than you are.
So everyone just hold on. I'm going to switch you off of Wi-Fi. There may be a moment. There we go. Hi, everybody. So the minute they got back, Phoebe had to go to the hospital, and we were told her chances weren't high. She was so young and so vulnerable and so sick. And Rachel, who wasn't sick, didn't have any symptoms, we sent with her. And I have photos from them in the hospital. It was a very small space. Rachel basically stood in just a little holding area to be separate from Phoebe but close for 2 weeks while Phoebe fought for her life. And of course, UC Davis is the best there is, and they got the best care possible, costing tens of thousands of dollars that you guys helped us pay for. And they made it, and they came home, and even home they were on meds for months. I mean, it was a really long time. And when they're on antibiotics that long, we have to give them ulcer medication. It's intensive. But the result is this. Ooh. Hi, Phoebes. Hi. Hi, Rachel. Look how pretty you are. Will you say hi to the camera if I lift the food? What if I get rid of the food? What if I get rid of the food? There we go. You're a little bit like Kenneth in that manner. Hi, everybody. This is Phoebe. You're so pretty. This is Rachel. And when Kenneth said you'd never see them apart, like you never see them but inches apart. They are always side by side. And they will be for the rest of their lives. They have found a forever home, including Olive and Charlie, the two that they came with. So there's 4 of them all going to the same home to live together their whole life. That's part of our commitment to bonded pairs. That is something that you guys make possible. And it is, really our life's work is to save these donkeys' lives and to do everything in our power to keep them safe, healthy, and happy as long as they live, which in their case will be longer than me. So that's quite a commitment. And thank you for making that possible. So to make more of this possible, we need donations. And today, the way to make donations is to call these volunteers in the background. The number is 855-536-6539. 855-536-6539. Why don't you call in and ask to talk to David? David, I mentioned his sister earlier because his sister was watching. He's right here trying to stay off camera. Just call in, say, hi, can I speak to David, please? And then get him on the phone. And then ask him, I don't know, who his favorite donkey is, who his favorite boss is. Here's a good question you can ask him. Who's a better cook, David or Ronnie? Call the number and ask for David. 855-536-6539. And Kenneth will take Phoebe and Rachel back. But thank you guys for this. We do have a painting of them that we will, if the Patches auction goes well, we will auction off a painting of Phoebe and Rachel. In fact, bring it over. Look at how good this is. If that's not incredible, ladies, look. So if the Patches auction goes well, we'll live auction this. This is an original painting. We have turned it into greeting cards and coffee mugs and a calendar. And one of you, at the appropriate bid, will have this shipped to you, and we can ship it in time for the holidays. What's happening over there? Yeah. Keep the donations coming, please. Thank you, Kenneth. All right, guys. Again, call in just to chat, talk to these volunteers. They're giving up their whole day to be here and help us. We appreciate you for more than just your money. We appreciate you for your support and your companionship during this process. So please just call and talk to them and thank them for the work that they're doing. I don't think Phoebe and Rachel want to go back. But... All right, now that I have comments, let me... Well, I know David's cooking is great. I still need to try your chili, Ron. Yeah, my chili is superior. His, if I had to guess, he buys, I know there's a canned chili from Campbell's. He buys it, and then he mixes in some meat and thinks that's homemade. My chili is actually homemade, so that's the big difference between us. Hi, Tammy. We had a cook-off last year, I think. So I'm going to go back and read comments now. The comments are back. I'm so grateful for that. What's the minimum bid? I don't think these paintings should go for less than $1,000. So it's not a $1,000 donation until there's a winner, but I think the minimum bid should be $1,000 for these paintings. Elaine! Hi. We love when our adopters come in. How do we bid? You can either just comment in the comments. We're watching them. We have several people on comment duty. Or you could call in and tell them that you're bidding. Yeah, the artist is super talented. Hi, everybody. Just reading all the comments. Hi, Instagram. I saw the donation link. I think we have the donation link now on Instagram. Well, I still don't see it, but is it coming up on Instagram?
Yeah.
The donation link in the comments? Great. So again, it's our Giving Tuesday Telethon. Here's the ways that you can support us. You can call the number and make a donation to our bank of volunteers who are on their phone. That number is 855-536-6539. You can go to our merch shop and buy merch. We have launched a new merch line today. It is all live. There's brand new coffee mugs, calendars. I'll go into detail about the calendars in a little bit. Greeting cards. Buying merch directly supports us. Or you can bid on one of the original paintings. This is a painting of Patches. It's the original piece of artwork. And we are doing a bid on that starting at $1,000. And the winner will get this. Any of the merch that gets ordered today and the paintings, they get one today. Everything will ship to you in time for the holidays. Yay for the new merch. Yeah, the new merch is really great. Janelle, it says post a number, but I'm pretty sure it's pinned and posted 20 times. So just scroll maybe. I see it pinned at the top of the comments where it says call us, 855-536-6539. I'm also not sure why you're an animal rescue and then turning around and telling everybody how to use meat and chili. It doesn't make any sense. Well, Janelle, thank you for sharing your opinion with us and with everyone on Facebook. Don't know what else to say. But we took your donkey and we're taking good care of him. Taylor, what's up, Taylor? Are there multiple paintings being auctioned? There are, Stephanie. If the one doesn't work, I'm scared to bring out another because I don't want to have a bunch that don't work. But let's bring out the Phoebe and Rachel one. So this is the Phoebe and Rachel one. If you've been following, you know that the theme of today's telethon is keeping bonded pairs together. This painting is gorgeous. So now when you're bidding, either in the comments or when you call, you just have to say, are you bidding for Phoebe and Rachel or for Patches? Those will not count as donations until we have a winning bid. So that's a little bit less of a commitment. So yeah, we will auction off 2 paintings at the same time. Phoebe and Rachel and Patches. This is what I feel like doing when I hear all those bells go. Noelle, thank you for the donation.
Oh, nice.
You're welcome, Stephanie. Thanks, Taylor, for posting that number. 855-536-6539.
All right, thank you for calling. Happy holidays.
Happy to be able to take care of those donkeys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome so much. You have a beautiful day. Okay, thank you. Bye.
So this is Marie, one of our OG volunteers. Marie is out here 4 days a week, helping our donkeys recover emotionally. So our volunteer program is that we focus on the physical rehabilitation and our volunteers focus on the emotional rehabilitation. So they are the ones that literally love our animals back to health, and that's the job that Marie does, and she is incredibly committed and out here literally in 110-degree heat and in the freezing cold rain doing it. She also makes these gourds, which I'm so unfamiliar with what they are, but they're gorgeous, and every telethon they're a huge hit. So I'm going to let Marie tell you what it is and how she did it, and then we are going to give one away.
So donkeys are my new passion, which I really love, and so they're like a type of pumpkin. So they're very thick and dirty inside, moldy on the outside. So I just cut them with the jigsaw and burn my image with the wood burner, and then dye them.
And if you look, so it's completely hollowed out. So what could you use it for? Like potpourri or keys or whatever you want.
I mean, they aren't waterproof, so you can put water
She
in them.
even cut out the little donkey ears. It's incredible. It is a gorgeous piece of art made by a volunteer who has put her heart and soul into this. And the next person that calls and makes a donation and says gourd, we will ship this to you as a thank you gift for participating. So call 855-536-6539, make a donation, say gourd, and we will ship this to you. I'll tell you who the winners in just a moment. Nobody has said gourd yet. The gourd is still available. 855-536-6539. When they answer the phone, I can't hear you. Somebody won the gourd. Okay, in case you're the doctor. So the gourd is going to Katie. Congratulations, Katie.
She has Bambi and Brandon.
Yep, I know exactly who you are. So this will get shipped out to you today. Those of you that didn't get the gourd, do not worry. We have lots of giveaways. More coming right away. Slip sliding away. Let's see, I saw some more questions. Let me see what else is on here. A shout to Shadow and Hoorah from Neil and me. Thank you for everything you do. It's great to get Hoorah over here. Let me see if it kind of feels like bringing Hoorah. Which mug is leading in sales? Viejo? That's a good question for Madison. I don't know if we know. They literally just went on sale.
Okay. Well, they're probably very happy too. That's awesome.
A beautiful piece of art. So beautiful, Marie.
That's wonderful. I can see their names right now. On camera.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Adopted outdoor. So that's awesome. Perfect.
Update on the board. Oh. Maria's asking on the This is the first telethon I caught. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, it's it's a big day, Giving Tuesday. we have a big budget. We have big numbers to hit. Fundraising, 50% of my time. And this is one of the few days where we just make fundraising fun. Normally it's pretty stressful. Greetings from England. I donated online. I wish I lived closer. Central Illinois. You're cold in Central Illinois. The crying Zoom lady. I donated via PayPal. Thank you so much. And you don't have to donate to call. Madison's donating the board now. So we have raised $5,000. Oops, we're not on this. We have raised $5,000 since the phone started ringing. I think that's probably another pie.
Yeah. Is it your turn?
I don't know. I really don't want pie on the face this early. All right, so do you guys think that I should get pied or Kenneth should get pied? We'll pie whoever you think should be next, but $5,000 in 45 minutes is worth celebrating. Also, I'll tell you guys, because I'm looking up, hi Patty, because I'm looking at all these comments and I see lots of comments from Marie, one of our biggest supporters. You know, we are really committed to transparency and authenticity at Oscar's Place, and we go to great lengths to make sure that you know how we're spending your money. And so if you're a donor, you got an invitation from us to join a donor Zoom, which was 4 days after my board of directors Zoom. And it was basically the same presentation I give to my board of directors. And we walked you through everything. Every mistake that I made, every win that we had, what our biggest expenses are, what our biggest revenue drivers are, what our total budget is, how we spend your money. So we walked you through all of that, and then we sent a link for everyone who couldn't join to watch. So we are very open, probably too open if I'm being honest, because it opens ourselves up for people's opinions and feedback. But we're completely open and we're really committed to it. And we tell you where every one of these dollars are going. So, all right. Everyone wants the pie. Pam, you're missed today. Anything on the horizon for 2025? Yeah, there is, Holly. Let me throw a pie at Kenneth and then remind me and we will talk about that. Hello, Rancho Burro. Karen is here. If you want to call and say hi to her, just call and ask for Karen. 855-536-6539. 855-536-6539. So we have Kenneth coming to get pie, and Hugo will throw the pie. I'm really happy to not be a part of these shenanigans. Big shout out to Dave, who's providing our music. Oh, let's see if I can do this. So, Kenneth, I have some bad news. You can blame Elaine and Patty, but I asked who should get pied next, and they were very quick to say you. So again, you can blame Elaine and Patty. Oh, and Pam. Pam also said Kenneth. In fact, nobody said Ron, which makes me really happy. I'm going to let you enjoy Dave a little bit, because we are sure enjoying him. And I'm going to let Hugo throw the pie, so he'll be here in a few minutes.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
It's always frustrating when the donkey won't get up or won't stay up.
Oh, I have lots of comments to read. We can tangibly feel the love, sending so much support from Rancho Borough. Thank you, guys. Oh, your financial transparency and PR donor updates is gold standard. Thank you, Katie. We work really hard at it. It is not easy. Kenneth, what do you think about after you get pied? Walking Hoorah over. You think Hoorah would enjoy the walk? He's got some donors on here who wouldn't mind saying hi to him.
Yeah, you might not want to come in here where it's so busy, but right outside the barn at least.
We'll see if Hoorah can come over. Hoorah is such a sweet, sweet donkey. I know it looks funny when I'm doing this, but I have to scroll back to read the comments. So, again, you can call and talk to our volunteers. Just thank them for the work that they do, for the time that they give us. You can call and make a donation. You can make a one-time donation. You can make a recurring donation. You can auction, bid on an auction of a Patches painting or a Phoebe and Rachel painting. The number is 855-536-6539. That's 855-536-6539. Please just call and talk to them. Let these phones ring. They're all sitting out here. It's cold. We're out in the elements. And it would mean a lot to have these phones ring. So thank you. All right, so while we wait for Hugo, who is coming up now, the next caller to call in, make a donation, and say the word wonky, will get a wonky donkey. And if I'm correct, there's a song about something, the wonky donkey, wonky donkey, dicky 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 dicky. This is a handmade wonky donkey made by Alice McCombs at RT Smith Enterprises. You can machine wash wonky, gentle tumble dry low. Probably more information than you needed. But a super cute wonky donkey. Looks a little bit like Echo if I had to guess. So call the number, make a donation, and say wonky. And I'm gonna find out who gets this shipped to them. 855-536-6539. 855-536-6539. Say wonky. Megan Hodges is the winner of our Wonky Donkey. So congratulations, Megan, and thank you for the donation. We are going to get set up, and we're going going to throw a pie at Kenneth's face to celebrate all these donations. We made $5,000 in our first 45 minutes. And for that, Kenneth will get a pie in the face. Save Your Ass Rescue just joined. Hey guys, I love following you. So this is Babe, who is also the subject of a lot of our new merch art. And she is mad because Hugo is her favorite human, and Hugo is busy with the telethon and not paying her any attention. Babe, you want to say hi to our friends?
I'm glad you're going to school and you call me later, okay? Okay.
I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
Okay, I love you.
If you want to grab that one.
So they just found out. She's already sick. They just found out that they came to an agreement.
All right, guys, Kenneth is going to get pied. Let's go.
Alright. Can we wipe this out of
So part of the telethon is a little humiliation. Not really sure why that goes hand in hand, but it just does. So in the summer, every time we hit a benchmark, we have a dunk tank that I honestly act like a fool about. But because it's too cold to do dunk tanks in the winter, we do pie throws. There's no shortage of people who want to throw the pies. There is a shortage of people who want to receive the pies. But you guys voted on Kenneth, and so Kenneth gets it. So in our first 45 minutes, we raised $5,000. For that, Hugo is going to throw a pie at Kenneth's face, and we're going to say thank you very much for supporting us. All right, Hugo, it's time. Don't you mess up.
Okay.
Get through there, get
Probably
in
go
there
closer.
I would get closer.
Okay, goodness.
Thank you, everybody.
One more.
No worries. That's a good one. Yeah. How's it look?
One more.
Thank you. Thanks, bro.
Oh my, that was starting to go and sticky stuff.
All we need is another $5,000, and we will reverse it, and we will put Hugo in there. $5,000 more, and Hugo gets a pie in the face.
Wow.
You're a good man, Kenneth. Luckily, Kenneth lives on property, and so he is going to go wash his face and his hair. Otherwise, he'll smell like rotten milk all day long. So please call in, make a donation, log on and buy some merch. Just say hi to our volunteers and thank them for their time. They are here to support us and could use your support. I'm just turn this a little bit so they can see who they're talking to. (855-536-6539). That's the number to call and thank our volunteers for their help and support and to make a donation. There's also a link in the comments that you can click on to buy our new merch. Our new merch line launched today. The coffee mugs are incredible. And any merch that you buy today, we will make sure it gets to you in time to give it as a Christmas gift. I'll talk to you a little bit about the calendars. And so last year we did just one calendar. It was donkeys and their caregivers. And I very specifically used the word caregivers because caretaking and caregiving mean the same thing in the dictionary. But to me, one insinuates that the people are taking and one insinuates that the people are giving. And for sure, our staff are the biggest hearted, loving caregivers you can imagine. So we call them caregivers, not caretakers. And there's 12 months. Phil, my co-founder, is on the front cover. I'm on the back cover. And then every month is somebody who works here and their donkey and a donkey story. It's an incredible calendar of photography, gorgeous photography. And then there's also art calendars. So there's an art calendar and a photo calendar. You can order both of those today by clicking the link in the comments for our merch shop. I'm just going to read some of these comments. Hi, Carla.
So we have a $1,100 bid on the patches.
Great. So the patches bid is up to $1,100. We will just keep watching that. Yes, Hugo, what a shot. It looked a little rough to me, to be honest. I don't know why people throw pie so hard. They're going to make it. Like, relax.
Okay.
It's all this testosterone.
Okay. We'll see you when you get here. Okay.
Hi, Kelly. Thank you for your donation. Sally, Susie, Baby Lee, thank you so much for supporting us.
I know, right in front of everybody.
I have a little bit of a runny nose. I'm just reading all these comments. Hello, everybody on Instagram. Yes, Kenneth, thank you for taking one for the team. He is such a good sport. He is incredible, actually. So today is Giving Tuesday. We are having a telethon just to try to have some fun in what is normally anxiety-ridden task of fundraising. So all of our volunteers are here today answering your phone calls. So please call in and chat with them. I'm starving. We do have a match going. So the Selway Family Foundation has matched $50,000. So far we're at 25 of it. So that 25,000 has turned into 50. We can keep going because if we can get to 50, it turns into 100. And so let's maximize that match for sure at 855-536-6539. All right, everybody, so today's our telethon. We are celebrating Giving Tuesday. We are trying to reach our $50,000 goal. We have $25,000 left to reach it. That has a match to it. Once we reach that match, we'll switch on to a different fundraiser. Hugo, what are you doing? Oh, that's not medicine.
No. For me.
Did you take medicine?
Yes.
So, Madison and Chelsea, why don't you all follow me with the Hugo and I went to dinner to a couple donkeys, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna take you guys into the medical room, just give you a glimpse of what we spend your money on. Plus, it's a site that not very many people see. So, this is Hugo. This is Hugo. He's in charge of all of our medicine. So 5 days a week, Hugo, we have a massive sheet that we update every day of all of our donkeys getting medicine, and Hugo administers all that medicine. Some days there are 30 donkeys on there, some days there are 5. It happens to be right now, we have a pretty short medical list, so that's nice. But we'll take you in and show you the medical room. So, actually, we've never done this before ever. So this is our first peek at our medical room. We'll show you out here. This is Orca, our barn cat. She keeps our barn free of mice. And she's just a loving, sweet, she's the most dog-acting cat that I've ever seen. Hi, baby. You just want to be left alone? So this is all different types of special feed. So, we feed 25% orchard grass hay, 75% wheat straw. But some donkeys need additional support from that. And so these are depending upon if you're a lactating mare, this is what you get. If you're a senior with terrible teeth, this is what you get. Each donkey that's on special different meds or supplements gets different supplements, and those are all kept in here. As you can imagine, getting those fed and tracked is quite a thing. And then Hugo's going to show us his medical room, which has a door for Orca, because Orca lives in the medical room. Hi, Orca.
Yeah, this one's a medical room. Yeah, we have carrots in the fridge because we need that for give the pills inside.
Yeah. And so these are all the different medications that donkeys get. Right now, most of our donkeys are on a pain pill called Equiox, and so for those of us that are older with arthritis, it's like taking our daily Tylenol. And Hugo cuts carrots and you cut a hole in them?
Yeah, and then now with this machine, I put some pills Tylenol.
So he grinds the pills and then funnels them into a little carrot and then takes the carrot out.
Now it's for a syringe.
Oh, that he puts in a syringe. Yep. So some donkeys don't like carrots, and so those donkeys have their medicine mixed in a syringe and squirted in. Some donkeys take the carrots. These are all different supplements. This is, again, for those of us with arthritis, this is kind of dreamy, if I can open it. Well, this is ground acetaminophen. Basically, it's ground Tylenol, and it's flavored. It's alfalfa flavored. So this is alfalfa flavored Tylenol to help our donkeys with pain, and that prevents. At one point, we were shredding tons and tons of Tylenol. And then this is the inventory. So Hugo does all of the medicine, but then somebody has to track all of the inventory so that we never run out. And then back here, these are gloves and supplies, dewormers. We use a ridiculous amount of duct tape for hoof wraps, all kinds of hoof treatments. That entire cabinet is full of hoof treatments. And this cabinet is full of more medical supplies. So more pills, syringes, a ridiculous number of thermometers, blood tubes, So this is our medical room. This is where Hugo spends his whole day. As you can imagine, this is the most expensive room on property. And we've done a lot of work in here that you guys have made possible. So I don't even think we had a concrete floor when we started. This was a wood floor. We put in a concrete floor. If Hugo doesn't mind if I move his hat. We have built a medical stall. So we put in these windows, and there's a concrete medical stall with both heat and light out there. So when we have an emergency, it's okay, don't worry. When we have an emergency situation, we treat them out there. That room cost us $30,000. And of course we need it, but where does that money come from? And so that comes from you. So yeah, so there's a little sneak peek in our medical room. Anybody have any questions, or do you think it's boring? Probably.
Any questions, please?
Hi, Orca. We were in your room. Thank you, Hugo. Orca girl. Hi. Hi, baby. Are you eating? Yeah. You want to get a pie in the face, don't you? No pie for Orca. All right, guys. So let's do a giveaway. Let's see. Where's Carrie? Did she pass out?
Carrie? I think she had a heart attack from that.
She took a $25,000.
It's in that phone.
So,
I gotta go.
I'll hold this. You update our goal. We just got a $25,000 donation, which is going to be matched. So we not only have we just blown through our goal, but I know the person that made the donation, and I know if he got to pick a pie in the face, it would be me. So I'm going to get pied. Who do I think has the weakest arm? Jeremy? Oh, LPK. LPK is gonna throw my. I'm gonna have I really believe in engaging our volunteers, and so I'm gonna have a volunteer throw the pie at me. So guys, look at this. $50,000 raised by you, matched by the Selway Family Foundation for a total of $100,000. We're going to ring some bells. We're going to throw a pie in my face, and then we're going to start our next fundraiser. So, I mean, I didn't mean to say, I'm happy to do it. If you want to call in, the number is 855-536-6539. For those of you asking to see Shadow, is that Shadow or Dominic?
Shadow.
Shadow is right there, just clipping for you. Thank you, Shadow.
Do you want to make a fresh pie? Those look pretty gross. Do you want a pie that's been sitting for an hour or a fresh one?
In the sun? Oh, still.
Does she think she's in charge? So here we've got Champagne and Moon. Hershey is following Shadow, pooping right behind her. Frankie May is laying down, that's worth noting. We have a lot of donkeys with abscesses at the moment. Lemongrass has a painful abscess, but she doesn't seem to mind right now. She is getting loved on and really loving it through the volunteer. Hi, Orca. waiting for LPK. So today we're hosting a telethon, an old school telethon like Jerry Lewis back in the day. It's Giving Tuesday. It's the biggest fundraising day of the year. Fundraising is an incredibly stressful part of our job. And today, one of 2 days each year that we decide to have fun doing it. And by fun doing it, I mean allowing people to humiliate me by throwing pie in my face. I don't know how fun that is, but that's what we're going to do. But we just reached our first goal of $50,000, which was matched by the Selway Family Foundation for a total of $100,000 in just under an hour, which is or just over an hour, which is incredible. We're going to pie me, and then we're going to start a new fundraiser. LPK is just not going to get off the phone.
She knows. She knows she has to throw the pies if she's not getting off.
Well, we'll let Carrie do it because she took the donation. She's probably very rattled.
She is.
It always confused me, but I was like, I get
Carrie, since you took that donation, we're going to let you throw a pie in my face.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm hoping
I
you're.
should be really excited about that, but I kind of am.
I'm hoping you're a bad shot.
I'm a really bad shot. So it's
And you don't have to throw it as hard as these guys. Like,
you got this,
You
Carrie.
can go pretty close
a
too.
lot of money on this thing. Hey! Thank you.
Not bad. Not bad.
As annoying as that is, it was worth $25,000. So Isaiah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. I, unlike Kenneth, don't have time to go take a shower, so I'm going to smell rotten milk for the rest of the telethon. All right, let's get back. Let's get some music. Let's set a new goal. Carrie, you can go home now. So, Madison, I'll let you get that up. So there's a scene in a movie called Something About Mary. Where she has her hair sticking straight up, but for a different reason. So that is not what happened here. If you're just now joining, this is not a Something About Mary moment. Oh my gosh. So let's reset our fundraiser for what's left for the barn annex, which is about $18,000. And I will explain to everybody what the barn annex is.
But sleep won't come. Your cheese hard. Will tell you when tears come down like falling rain.
Check the printer.
I know. All right, where did I put my glasses? Let me get my life back.
The floor.
All right, guys. Oops. I'm going to go back and read some comments. Hi, Alice. goodness, so many comments. So hello everybody. So today is our Giving Tuesday Telethon. We just hit our first goal of $50,000. Thank you so much for that. I got a pie in the face, mostly in the hair. And we're setting our next goal for barn extension for rain, which I'll tell you about in a moment. The number to call is 855-536-6539. And you call for a number of reasons. Call to donate. Happy, would love that. Call just to thank these lovely volunteers for donating their time, not just today, but every day that we're open. Our volunteer program, we work on the physical rehabilitation of our donkeys, and our volunteers focus on the emotional rehabilitation of our donkeys. So literally, they love them back to health, and that is a slow, painstaking process that changes their lives and the lives of the donkeys. So you can just thank them for their service, and that can be the only reason you call. We're not after just your money. We're building a relationship with you, and just calling and telling the volunteers thank you would mean a lot to me. We're also auctioning off an original Patches painting and an original Phoebe and Rachel painting. These are part of our new merch collection, but these are the original paintings that inspired the merch. I think they're 16 by 24, framed, signed, dated by the artist. They're literally one of a kind. Patches is our blind donkey. And for those of you that sponsor him, he is our most documented case of abuse that we've ever taken in. He's wonderful now. Maybe we'll go out and say hi to him later.
The current bid is $11.
The current bid for this is $1,100. So if you would like to get this for yourself, please bid more than $1,100. You bid in the comments or call. It's a very loosey-goosey auction, but we'll figure it out. So that's that. Let's do a giveaway. So the next person to call in, make a donation, and say, woof, is going to get these dog toys. So I'll tell you a little bit more about them in a moment, but 855-536-6539. Make a donation and say, woof, and you will get these toys. These are squeaky dog toys, I think. To be honest, I think they're really cute as a decoration. I don't know that I'd have my dog tear them up, but they're super cute. Donkey dog toys, squeaky, and we will ship them to you for no other reason except to say thank you for calling in and making a donation. 855-536-6539 and say woof. Alright, Carol. These are your donkeys. 3 super cute donkeys going to Carol. Thank you very much for supporting us. Alright, so I'm going to go over a couple things. So, since our last telethon, we have instituted a way for you to donate mature, appreciated stocks. So I'm not rich enough to understand what this means. I needed a financial advisor to explain it to me. But for those of you that have the means or have this will make sense to you. So from what I understand, you invest in the stock market. Sometimes you have stocks that do incredibly well or over a long period of time. So much so that as they're appreciated, for you to cash them in, the capital gains would be significant and a tax penalty. So you can, these instructions are on our website, you can donate appreciated stocks to us. And you get two advantages from doing that. One is we give you a donation tax receipt for the full value. So for the value on the day that you donate them, you get that full value as a tax receipt. And then we sell them and keep them as a donation. But because we're a nonprofit, we don't pay capital gains tax. And so you can avoid capital gains taxes, and you can get a donation receipt for the full value. So that's called donating appreciated stocks. All that information is on our website, and you can do that. So the next goal that we've set up is for $18,000, and that is the balance needed to do this. So I will tell you a little bit about this. We had the Donkey Sanctuary from the United Kingdom came and visited with us, and the point of having them here was to spend a couple days, teach us as much as they could, and help us learn ways in which we could be better donkey people. And it was incredible having them here. They're incredible people. They were very smart and very helpful. But one of the things that they told us is that in one of our pastures, we did not have enough overhead space to keep all of our donkeys dry and out of the rain. And we kind of knew that. Like, I'll be honest, I had thought about it incorrectly. I knew that we had enough overhead space for every donkey to comfortably eat out of the rain. But what they said is it's more than just eating. They need to be able to lay down comfortably and sleep. And we didn't have that much space. 3 weeks ago, we had a massive rainstorm. The news called it a bomb cyclone and an atmospheric river emerging. It was intense. We had massive flooding. We had to empty one of our pastures immediately. And in that process, we realized we don't have enough overhead space. And we had donkeys that weren't sleeping out of the rain. And so we immediately jumped in. We found a group called Pacific Metal Buildings Incorporated. They built our hay barn, and they designed this special barn that we're going to build as an annex coming out of our main barn. So right over here, when the donkeys leave our barn, they will enter this. It is 36 feet across and 60 feet long. So it is a massive, long corridor. On the inside, it's completely open. It will just be dirt and shavings. But it'll be 36 feet by 60 feet of covered indoor space for donkeys to get out of the rain and lay down and comfortably sleep all night through out of the rain. And it's not only did they help us design it, and they gave us an incredible nonprofit rate on it, but they committed to delivering it and installing it on December 17th. So it's less than, I think it's 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, they're going to be here and they're going to install this. So it's incredible. I ordered it before we had raised the funds, but you guys have come through and helped us so much. So I think the total for the install was $60,000 or $69,000, and that included running electric. And with all the donations that have come in, we're $18,000 short. So the next goal that we have to hit is going to be $18,000, and this is going to be the final piece of this new barn annex that's getting installed 2 weeks from today, and it's going to provide warm, dry overhead space for all of our donkeys to sleep during the rainstorm. So please call us and make a donation towards this amount. The number is 855-536-6539. It's 855-536-6539. You can also go online and order some merch. We launched a new merch line today. If we donate, are we allowed to visit? Yep, for sure. We accept visitors. You just you can contact us through our website. All the information for visiting is on there, but we do allow visitors. Hi Susan, hi James, hi Jody. I wish I had some stocks. Me too, Marie. I wasn't even sure what that meant when I first learned it. Wolf just donated online. Sandy, I think the wolf went to someone else, but thank you so much for donating. go, guy. David? All right, so I just got word that we have a international donor that has been a big donor of ours for many years and is a huge supporter. And she's going to match half of this goal. So already we're at $9,000. We have 9,000 more to go. Every dollar that you donate to help us put in this annex is going to be matched by our friend from Switzerland. So guys, can you please pop up $9,000 on this? Thank you very much. Just looking at comments. Hello everybody. Hi Tracy. It's funny, Instagram, y'all don't have many comments or questions. Ask away if you want. So thanks to another donation that just came in, just 2 donors blew through this goal and have now completely paid for the installation of this annex, which is going to get installed 2 weeks from today and is going to keep 100% of our donkeys out of the rain. I'm going to get choked up. Out of the rain all winter, and it's a permanent structure that will be here for the rest of Oscar's Place time, thanks to 2 donors. So thank you so much. What an incredible gift. Who gets pied? I think Andrea should tell us who gets pied. Who are your choices?
Well, I don't know. Get ready to put back on Jeremy.
We could do Jeremy. We could do Dave, although Dave has all that hair, it's gonna stink for a long time. We will pie somebody, thanks to, it's Switzerland and Arkansas. I've made this possible. So I'm gonna reset, we're gonna come up with our next goal. But thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this come true. This is a really big deal for us and for our donkeys. And your support of us on Giving Tuesday have made this possible. So thank you. Thank you so much. We were fundraising for an annex for our barn, and we had one donor who half of it, you just did the other half, which is done. We're building a new barn, and it's installed 2 weeks from today.
Pizza's here.
We're moving on to our next.
Got it.
Thank you, Madison.
Thank you so much. I can't believe you both again. Thank you. All right, so this is a handmade stained glass hanger featuring a donkey made of stained glass by artist Debbie Lee. It is really pretty, actually. You can see the glass donkey right here. So the next person to call in and make a donation and say bling will get this shipped to them. Completely free, just as a thank you for calling in. So call 855-536-6539. Say bling and make a donation, and we're going to ship this to you, and you'll get it in time for Christmas. For those of you donating online, you have to call in to get this. I appreciate your online donation just as much, but it's kind of the point of a telethon. So if you want this, call the number, say bling. I hear no phones ringing. 855. Oh, I should wear it like a chain. Then I can walk around, sing a little Wayne. Nope, too big of a head. 855. Bling. All right, we got it. We got somebody for this giveaway. Thank you guys so much. We already got it. Sorry.
Do you wait around for a minute before I go eat? Or should I go eat now?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do another giveaway because we're exactly halfway through. Well, wait, let's figure out what our next one is.
Hope y'all are enjoying the music as much as I am. I'm finding this delightful. We got lots of great options up here on the table of prizes. Ron's taking his way through.
All right, guys. So we're three things I'm gonna tell you. This is how my brain works. Poor Kenneth has to deal with this all the time. We're resetting our goal for the second half of the fundraiser at $50,000. This is going to go to our general operating expenses, so it's going to pay our salary of our caregivers and our feed and our medicine and get us through the end of the year and get our next year off to a big start. So I'm going to talk to a few of our donors. I'm going to find somebody who will help match that so we can get there quicker so your money is doubled. But we're setting our next goal at $50,000. I also want to share this with you, just in case there's somebody out there who either has a connection or wants to make a very large end-of-year gift. This is a donkey van. So this is something that has kicked off in Europe. It hasn't really made its way here yet. This manufacturer is in Florida. I have found the manufacturer. And let me tell you the difference this makes. Pulling a trailer is a skill that not very many people have. So I don't have it. Everything is reversed when you pull a trailer. It's very complicated. Kenneth happens to be good at it. I can't do it. So we have trailers and we have trucks. So when we have animals that need to get rushed to the hospital, there's 3 people that can do it. And they throw them in the back of a metal box with no suspension. They connect them to a truck and they drive them to UC Davis and they dump them. I've had to do it before, and because I can't pull a trailer, or I'm not very good at pulling a trailer, I sort of get there and then I get out and I make somebody else maneuver the trailer because I have no idea how to back up. But it greatly limits the number of people that can do it, and it also is not a very comfortable experience for the donkey. This is literally a minivan reconverted to a donkey trailer. It has a ramp. The reason this is great for the donkey is because it's a minivan. It's on a suspension system, so it is a smooth ride. They're not getting bounced around in the back of a trailer. It's also temperature controlled. It has heat and AC, and it has cameras so that the drivers in the cab can see what's going on in the compartment in the back. This is incredible, and I could drive it. So if and when we get a donkey van and we have an emergency, we simply load them in and we take off. I can take off at 10 o'clock at night and very comfortably drive donkeys to the hospital. And those donkeys who are already sick and stressed, in many cases they're pre-baby, they're having a comfortable ride in a temperature-controlled environment on a suspension system. So this is a huge goal of ours. We do not have the money. It's $145,000 all in, including delivery. But if we do have anybody out there who either has connections to STX vans in Florida or is looking to make a very large year-end donation, this is a big goal of ours. But our fundraising goal for the next hour of the telethon is $50,000 for operating expenses. And to kick that off, we have 2 calendars that we have launched today. One is an art calendar, so it's 12 months of gorgeous donkey art. The other is caregivers and their donkeys. So each of us took a photo. We had a photographer from LA come up and make these incredible photos. It's very similar to the calendar we had last year. That calendar went on sale today. We don't have physical copies here, but when we get them, each of us will sign our calendar month. And once we get all 14 signatures, 12 months and 2 covers, once we get all 14 signatures, we will ship that calendar to you. So if you call, make a donation, and say STUDS, S-T-U-D-S, call 855-536-6539 and say STUDS, make a donation, and we will ship you a signed, it literally makes it the only version of that calendar out there. Each one of us will sign it and ship it to you and get it to you by Christmas. 855-536-6539. Say the word STUDS, and we're going to kick off our next $50,000 goal. I'm going to step off camera, and I'm going to find us a match to help us get there quicker. 855-536-6539. STUDS. We got a STUDS. Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see how valuable Tammy thinks a photo of Ron King is. All right. I think everyone should go home and send Carrie. She's taking all the big calls. All right, everybody. Kenneth, is there a chance you're wonderful will ring back to Hoffman? The thing is, Marie, of course. So for those of you that don't know, Kenneth has put in his 1-year notice. So he's going to work through July 4th. We picked July 4th because it's Independence Day. It's his independence. Kenneth is my right hand and is an incredible member of this team, and incredible with the donkeys, and just irreplaceable. However, I hired him off of a hay truck when he was 19 years old. And so he came to me a couple months ago and said, if I found this job when I was 30, it would be my dream job and I would never leave. But I didn't. I found this job when I was 19, and there's much of the world to see, and he wants to go explore the world. And of course, I have to support him, right? As much as I don't want him to go. If he didn't go, he would resent us, and I don't know why we keep getting, look at that. Look at that. That's not how I feel about Kenneth, because Kenneth is leaving me, but I'm kind of impressed with my capabilities. This is how I feel about Kenneth. It's not working. Anyway, Kenneth is leaving, and we're supportive of that. But I do sincerely hope he comes back, and I have told him there will always be a place for him when he gets back. But I would not be doing my job if I didn't replace him with the best replacement possible. But it goes back to your question, Marie. I kind of feel like the more we insinuate we want him to come back, the less likely he is to consider it, because that's human nature and that's how these young people work. And so I'm kind of playing it cool, and I'm like, yeah, come back if you want. But we really hope he does, but we don't remind him of that all the time. That was a long story. All right, so we are halfway through our Giving Tuesday 2024 Telethon. You see all of these volunteers at the tables behind you. They're answering phone calls. You can support us a number of different ways. You can just call and say thank you to the supporters, or thank you to the volunteers for just giving us their time. Normally, they're out there. For those of you that have donkeys, you know there's a very specific donkey finger. Your fingernails are gross, but then this particular part of your finger is always covered in crud. And we all have the same crud from the way we scratch our donkeys. They spend their life taking care of our donkeys, and I'm so grateful. And you can just call them and tell them that you appreciate the work that they do. That would be amazing. The number to say thank you to our volunteers is 855-536-6539. You can make a donation. You can just say thank you to our volunteers. You can bid. We're having a silent auction on 2 pieces of art. The Patches art is at $1,100. If you'd like to outbid that person, just tell us in the comments or call and outbid them. Our new goal is $50,000. I'll find out where we are against that goal in just a moment. We're also fundraising for the donkey van, and we have music. And then if we get another couple $1,000s in, we'll get another pie in the face. If those of you that missed it, I had a pie thrown in my face about an hour ago. I'll do anything to say thank you for donations. So this year it's pies in the face. You're welcome. Here's a piece of art. This is an original piece of art of Patches. We've turned this into coffee mugs and note cards and calendars, all which can be purchased at the link in our comments. All of this merch launched today, but this is the original painting. It's signed and dated by the artist. It's framed and ready to be hung. It is gorgeous. It literally looks just like Patches. And we're doing a silent auction on this. The current bid is $1,100. You can just comment or call with your bid. We don't have a formal auction software, but you know, we're good. We'll figure it out. So this auction is going on. New merch is going on. And then the phone number to thank our volunteers for the work that they do and to make a donation on the phone is 855-536-6539. Thank you, guys. We're in the middle of a shift change. So our volunteers, the ones that have been answering the phone, are now going to go have lunch and love on donkeys. And the ones that have been loving on donkeys are going to come in and answer the phones. There's a whole new group. Hello, everybody. Hi, James. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Claire. Danny. Hello, everyone on Instagram. Chelsea, I'm not seeing any comments on Instagram. Are there anybody have any questions or anything? Great. I appreciate your support and I thank you guys for calling in. Hello Sal, hello Peggy, hello everyone on Facebook. We are live on Facebook and Instagram both. This is a 3-hour telethon. We just hit the midway mark, so the volunteers are switching out. There's a whole new group of volunteers here that could use your support, and thank you. Again, you can call and make a donation. You can call in to say thank you for loving these donkeys back to health. You can call and ask questions about your favorite donkey. Nothing's off limits. Just call us. It's an old school telethon at Oscar's Place celebrating Giving Tuesday. The number is 855-536-6539. That's 855-536-6539. Music by Dave. Lots of fun things happening. And we'll do another pie in the face. So we'll get that. We'll kick off the second half with the pie in the face. Just give me a few minutes to get it organized.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will.
Thank you for coming, as always. Yeah, we love having you.
I really enjoyed doing this.
Great.
It's really kind of exciting, you know, being on the outside and watching you guys work and watching how this place flows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but every time you come, there's just new stuff everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
And more donkeys.
Yeah. 185 donkeys.
I know, that's what Madison told me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great work.
Thank you, thank you.
How's Sylvia's doing?
Who?
How's Sylvia?
Sylvia was in here just a little bit ago. Sylvia, I'm looking at her right now. Sylvia is doing just fine. She is, for those of you that know, Sylvia almost died giving birth in February maybe. And she had massive amounts of pain. It was a really, really tough road. I think that we are managing her pain at the appropriate level. The one thing I know about Sylvia is that she loves to be a mom. So every time we think about Sylvia's quality of life and we do evaluations of her, we take into account just how much she loves being a mom. Every time her babe, whose name is Babe, is out of sight, she brays, and Babe comes running over, and it's a very special moment for her, you can just tell. And so we're managing her pain. She loves being a mom. She's as good as she can be. That being said, she is on a list that we watch very closely, and we make sure we're doing the right thing by. So she's as good as she can be, and we're happy about that. All right. I would really appreciate it if you guys called in. You can make a donation. You can just talk to our volunteers. You can ask to talk to me or Madison. We just want the phones ringing. It's a pretty big effort for us to go through, and it's really great when it works. The number is 855-536-6539. It's 855-536-6539. Yeah, maybe we should do a giveaway. All right, because I'm uncomfortable with the phones not ringing, we're going to do a giveaway. 2 pairs of socks. Life is better with the donkey. And Donkey Squad. 2 pairs of socks. Call in, make a donation, and say socks. And Madison will ship these to you this week. 855-536-6539 and say the word socks. Make a donation and we will ship you these socks. 855-536-6539. Let's get these socks given away and then let's get ready for the next pie in the face. What is it? I can't see questions from Lance.
Right, so how's Elvira? Hello?
Yeah, so we got a question on Instagram about Elvira. Elvira was a rescue from the May auction, and she had one of the worst hoofs I've ever seen. It was intense, and she is doing great. She was in boots for probably 4 months, and we packed her hoof with Artemis mud and antibiotics every 48 hours. And meanwhile, she had a baby that was nursing. And she's doing great. She's out of boots. She moves perfectly. As far as we can tell, she is pain-free. And it is a huge success story of a mother and daughter that we kept together and a mother that we helped heal. So Elvira is a great case study.
Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, sorry.
Socks or not yet?
No, not yet.
All right. We still have the socks. Just call us, make a donation, and say the word socks. 855-536-6539. Hello, Paula.
Hello.
Paula squeals when she gets a big donation. So she is the one. You want Paula to take your call. 855-536-6539. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes left with a $50,000 goal to hit and a pair of socks to give away. 855-536-6539.
And then what did you? Oh, no, it's totally no problem. So what do you want the?
Hello?
Okay. And do you have a specific donkey that you're?
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh, I can see the comments. Great. Hello, hello.
Well, you know.
Some of my family's favorite stories are about our ornery donkey, Joshua. We have an ornery employee named Joshua. Philip, Nancy. Hello, everybody.
Yes, yeah. In fact,
I'm going to get some staff up here to answer the phone calls.
We're not. Unfortunately, that's a lot of work. But we do have
thank you so much, Rita. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
calendars and cards and everything else we have.
Hello, everybody.
Maybe once we get
855-536-6539 is the number to call for our telethon. We hit our first goal of $50,000 in the first half of the telethon. Then we hit an $18,000 goal to install a new annex barn that's going up soon. Kenneth just walked in. As soon as the music gets back and a few employees get back, we're going to throw another pie in my face to celebrate the Andrea donation, getting the barn done. So please call in. Thank our volunteers for their time. Place a donation. We have a new merch line that launched today. You can go online and order the merch. You can place a silent bid for the art.
Hi, Keller. How are you?
Hello.
Okay. Fantastic. Are you? Oh Oh, thank you. May I get the first, your first name?
Yeah, everybody around's getting prepared to get pied. I'm finishing out my pizza because I love to eat and I'm impatient. So I hope you all have food as well. I'm not just torturing you at home.
Are the socks still available?
It's pretty good.
They're not, they just gave
Man, I just want to take another moment to call out our incredibly dedicated volunteers who are helping us today. We got 2 whole shifts of them so they can rotate out and everybody can get a break to spend some time with the donkeys while they're out here. Really an incredible group of people. It'll be hard for us to do what we do without them, and also without all of you who support us online and help donate. So thank you all. We really appreciate it.
7140. Did you say? Okay, perfect. And
I know-
I also get your email?
I know Ron has showcased the artwork we have available several times. I'm just going to grab them again because they're cool to see.
let me check with Madison. She's a guardian.
We have Phoebe and Rachel's painting. We met them earlier. Very sweet girls. 2 of the sweetest donkeys on property, maybe. They are a delight. They are very, very fun to just hang out with and engage with. So sweet and polite. Not pushy, but love all the attention they can get. There's some really great donkeys. I love them a lot. They're very sweet.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being a guardian as well. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate that. And what would be the amount you wanted to give this time? Yeah, of course.
Okay, so there's no, okay, so it's just Tracy.
Wow.
Here we have Patches again. One of our OG donkeys just about. He's been with us since almost the very beginning. One of our hardest recovery cases. He was one of the most malnourished donkeys we had when he got here. But with a little bit of help from the vets at UC Davis, he was able to turn around, start processing food properly again. His coat grew back healthy. His health issues cleared up, except for the damage already done to his eyes. And so now, aside from some pretty limited vision, Patches lives a happy, healthy life here and is, I think, one of the most content donkeys we have on property. There's not a day goes by I don't look out and see that guy napping in the sun or playing with some of the other boys. He lives a charmed life, and he really enjoys it. It makes me happy to see.
So Kelly, let me get your credentials, and then we can continue to have this wonderful, nice chat. Your billing address, please.
All right, those 2 pieces of artwork are the originals that I believe we're auctioning off today. So don't miss out on your opportunity for those because they are very cool. Done by an incredible artist who I had the privilege to meet a couple times while she was out, getting source images for the donkeys. She was very cool, and I'm a big fan of all her work, but especially the donkeys she's done for us. It's some great paintings. I believe we have those 2 that we're auctioning, and then I'm not sure exactly how many more there are, roughly 8 or so, that I think will be the basis of artwork for our holiday cards, some Christmas ornaments, new mugs, all sorts of new merchandise you guys should check out. As well as being the basis for one of our calendars. I believe one of the calendars this year is just the artwork of the donkeys, and it's some very cool pieces, so don't miss out on that.
So have you bid on the artwork, someone asked? So if you're interested on the artwork, do you want to grab the Phoebe and Rachel one? So we don't have any bids on this one right now. If you're interested in this, you can be the starting bid. So if you want to comment or call in for the starting bid on this piece, Phoebe and Rachel, a bonded pair. Very, very sweet photo.
It is a very sweet photo.
It's such a perfect capture of
Yeah.
them.
And then this one is Patches. And this is at 1100.
Wow.
So it's framed and will be mailed to you this week.
No, I totally understand. This is a magical place, and I really appreciate you doing this. And this is amazing. I was like, really, it's like
So if you're interested in either of these pieces, to bid on them, just call in and we'll get it done. Perfect.
Thank you so much, Caroline. Thank you so much. All right, you take care. Bye-bye now.
Can you help Pam go off speakerphone? There's a way to not be on speakerphone. That way everyone else can.
You know what I had back here?
All right, everybody. I had to take a quick break to eat. Just to update you on what we had going on. We launched the telethon. Our theme this year is bonded pairs. So we are committed at Oscar's Place, basically above all else, to keep bonded pairs together. Donkeys are incredibly emotional animals. The part of the brain that processes emotions is called the limbic system. A donkey's limbic system is the same size as the humans. They have an enormous emotional capacity, and they form very strong bonds with each other. We see it every day. The number of times that Kenneth or Madison have heard me say, I'm not projecting my emotions on these donkeys. Like, they are really in love with each other. It's just incredible to see. Equally, when they get split up, they get really stressed and emotionally depressed. And when they get depressed and turn off food, particularly if they're overweight, something called hyperlipidemia kicks in. And 90% of donkeys that get hyperlipemia die. And so it's a metabolic process that we work incredibly hard to avoid. We do that by keeping bonded pairs together. Keeping bonded pairs together, however, is an expensive commitment on our part. So the theme of this telethon is keeping bonded pairs together. Rachel and Phoebe are an excellent case of that, as are, Judy and Linda, Beatrice and Babe, Beatrice and Sylvia. So we have so many bonded pairs that we keep together. And what that means is, in the case of Sylvia and Babe, for instance, Babe is a gorgeous donkey that would get adopted like that. Her mom is not adoptable. Her mom has a severe case of chronic laminitis that we have committed to managing for the rest of her life. So we are sanctuarying Sylvia, which means that because we don't break up bonded pairs, we are also sanctuarying Babe. So those two donkeys will live here, at least for the rest of Sylvia's life. So that's the theme of this telethon, is bonded pairs. We're really looking at the emotional health of donkeys and how we keep bonded pairs together. So we started with the $50,000 match. So we were trying to raise $50,000 to match that, because every dollar that came in got matched. We had raised $20,000 before we ever started. Then we hit that goal in our first half of the telethon. Then we moved on to this. We had $18,000 left to finish this barn annex, which is what we need to keep all of our donkeys dry and with a dry space to sleep outside of the rain. 2 donors came through and paid for this, so we got our barn annex complete. Then we shared with you our need for a donkey van. So this donkey van does a number of different things. You do not have to know how to pull a trailer, which is a very specific skill, to drive this van. This is literally a minivan converted for donkeys. It has a suspension system, so it's a comfortable ride for the donkeys instead of being bounced around in a metal box behind a truck. And it has temperature control and AC. So this is something else that we're raising money for. We also launched a new merch line. So we have new art that has come out. And we have greeting cards and coffee mugs and 2 different calendars, a photography calendar and art calendar. All of that merch is on sale today on the link in the comments. You can buy that to support us. So you can call in and make a donation. You can call in and just say thank you to our volunteers. And you can order merch. Those are 3 ways that you can support us during this telethon.
We have an $1,100 bid for Phoebe and Rachel.
Great. So we have our 2 pieces of art, Phoebe and Rachel. The current bid for that is $1,100. And patches, the current bid for that is $1,100. And these are holding them because we will throw in dates with Madison and Kenneth. If we can, oh, I'm sorry. That's not true. Kenneth is holding Phoebe and Rachel. The current bid is $1,100. And Kenneth is holding patches. The current bid is $1,100. At the end of the telethon, the highest bid is what's going to win these. These are original paintings, dated and signed by the artist, framed. I believe they're 16 by 24. They're really nice size. And they really are gorgeous paintings. And so those 2 numbers, once we close the bidding, will go towards our goal of $50,000 in the second half of the telethon. And we'll get music back soon because I know everybody misses my dancing. Get these phones ringing. Please call 855-536-6539. That's 855-536-6539. You can make a donation. You can ask a question. You can ask to talk to Kenneth. You can ask to talk to Hugo. You can just say thank you to the people answering the phone for all that they've done. And then I'm going to practice my heart skills. Look at that. Look at that. That is some talent. Kenneth, when I was talking about you leaving, I was doing this. It's funny, my thumbs up comes through right away. My heart comes through right away. Usually.
Oh yeah, there we go.
But my thumbs down doesn't come through. This is also a fun one. Look at that.
That's cool. It's funny.
All right, so because we got this annex done, this annex was a really big deal. So Andrea and BB made this possible. So I'm going to take a pie in the face as my very unique way of saying thank you to them. So we will let Kenneth throw that pie.
I want to let Madison throw one today.
Oh, great.
Thank you so much.
So the Phoebe and Rachel painting is up to $1,500. So Phoebe and Rachel is at $1,500. Patches is at $1,100. Don't let Patches feel like he's less than now. Bid on Patches. So the silent auction is going great for those two. We've got you ready to do a pie?
Yeah.
All right, Andrea, BB, I'm taking a pie to the face. I'm actually out of towels. So part of what we do is, half of what we do is care for animals, half of what we do is fundraise. Fundraising is a difficult and stressful aspect of our business. There are 2 days of the year that we try to have fun fundraising, and that's the Telethon in the summer and the Telethon in the winter. Today is Giving Tuesday. We have big goals to meet, but we just try to have fun. Unfortunately, something that you guys think is fun is seeing me get humiliated. So in the summer, I get dunked in a dunk tank. In the winter, I get a pie in the face. Andrea and BB made giant donations to make something very important to me possible. And so for that, Kenneth, just don't throw it with all of your might. You're stronger than you think.
If he misses, I'm taking the second shot.
So thank you for everyone who's tuning in and making this possible. I am so grateful and nervous, and I'm willing to do just about anything for these donkeys. And so this is my testament.
All right.
Kenneth, don't do it hard. I said don't do it hard. Ugh. All right, guys. Please call the number. Make a donation. The next pie in the face is going to be Edgar throwing at Jeremy, so that will be a very fun one to watch.
Oh, you got it.
I can't. We'll take that for it. Jeremy, get out of town.
Good job, Kenneth. Did you walk right up to him?
Edgar, you'll be up in a while.
I was pretty close.
That's really perfect.
All right, and our music's coming back. We'll breathe some life into the second half of this telethon. Oh my goodness, I'm covered in whipped cream.
Oh man, they got you good this time.
They got me good this
Holy
time.
mackerel.
That's what I get for letting Kenneth do it. Everyone say thank you to our music. Where is he? There he is. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Glad to be here.
as a reminder, you call 855-536-6539. You can support us a whole number of different ways. You can make a donation. Volunteers are answering the phone. Make a donation that goes towards our $50,000 goal. You can buy new merch. We launched a new merch line today of coffee mugs, note cards, and calendars. All of those proceeds support the donkeys. You can just call in and thank the volunteers for the work that they do. Kenneth seconds his Vanna White. He's going to display. These are the note cards that are available on our site. They're really gorgeous.
Yeah, there's some great artwork on these.
And then we have 2 silent auctions going on. This is the original art of Phoebe and Rachel. That current bid is at $1,300. And then we have patches. The patches current bid is at $1,100. So call in, make a donation, or just say thank you to our volunteers, or silent bid on this artwork, or go to our website and purchase some art. The music's coming back now, and the number to call is 855-536-6539. I'm going to set a goal in just a moment, and the next pie in the face is going to be Edgar throwing at Jeremy. And the reason why this is so important is because Jeremy thought you can be an ornery friend and suggest but not take back. If you can dish out, you got to take it back. And so Edgar's going to get his revenge in about 20 minutes.
Are they good?
Over there. In the container.
Yes.
So both paintings are now at $1,500. So we got an original painting of Patches and an original painting of Phoebe and Rachel. We're doing a sort of wonky silent auction. $1,500 is the current bid on both of them. They really are gorgeous paintings, one of a kind, signed by the artist and dated on the back. We also have new calendars on our website, 2 calendars, a photo calendar and an art calendar. The music's back. We got a $50,000 goal to hit. I've been pied twice. Jeremy's going to be the next to get pied. Please call in and either make a donation or just thank our volunteers for giving their time today. That number is 855-536-6539. 855-536-6539. I'm going to get my glasses and read some comments. All right, so many people on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Let me get some waves in. Hi, Facebook. Holly, Shayna, Sal. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining our Giving Tuesday Telethon. We have volunteers taking donations on the phone. We have giveaways. We have auctions. We have... I like the sound of the bell. The bell makes me really happy. had a donor match the next $25,000 that come in. So the way this works. The way this works, we have a goal of $50,000 to hit before the end of this telethon. We just had somebody call in and match $25,000. Kenneth is going to fill in our thermometer. This is our goal for the second half of the telethon. We did it in the first half of the telethon. So every dollar that comes in for the next $25,000 is going to be doubled by the foundation. So literally, we just need to do that one more time, and we have 1 hour left. So please call, make your donations. Your donations will be doubled. 855-536-6539. And I kind of think $25,000 from the Subway Family Foundation deserves a pie. I kind of think we're there already. So thank you, Phil. Because of you, Jeremy's going to get a pie in the face. Hello, everybody. $855-536-6539 is the number to call to speak to these wonderful people. You can make a donation. You can place a silent auction bid on either Phoebe and Rachel or Patch's artwork. Or you can just tell them thank you. These volunteers give us their time to help these donkeys emotionally heal, and it means the world to us. If you're just joining, I'm sure you're wondering what is wrong with me. We are taking pies in the face when we hit certain targets. And Andrea and BB came together and helped us build a new annex. And so I took a pie to the face. Next up is going to be Jeremy, his friend Edgar. Well, I say friend now. It won't be friend in 25 minutes. But Edgar's going to throw the pie. That's going to be to celebrate Phil's donation. So the next person to call in and say Jeremy are going to initiate the next pie throw. A donation of any size. You can make a donation for $1 and we'll throw a pie at Jeremy. Just call 855-536-6539 and say the word Jeremy. As soon as I hear it, we're going to launch into action. Do you want or do you not want to see Jeremy get a pie in his face? 855-536-6539. Say the word Jeremy and we're off and running. If you don't do it, Jeremy gets spared, but I have no idea why I should be covered in pie and Jeremy should not. 855-536-6539. I'm going to go watch and wait until somebody calls. Eight 555-536-6539, Jeremy. Guys, you're really going to let Jeremy off the hook. You don't even have to donate $10. You can donate $1 and we're going to pie Jeremy. You cannot let Jeremy off the hook. 855-536-6539. Surely you want to see Jeremy with a pie in his face.
There's a fool such as I am.
a chair. All right, guys. So start your screen recording. We want to memorialize Jeremy getting a pie in the face for all the time. We will be pieing Jeremy in about 4 minutes. I'm just waving to all of you. Hi, Andrea. Thank you so much. You're just incredible. Chelsea. Fundraising. We're trying to have fun fundraising. These are all the staff members and volunteers. Jeremy has graciously and optimistically agreed to be pied in the face. His friend Edgar is going to throw the pie. Sue Christensen is the donor that made it possible. So Sue, thank you. Jeremy, you want to say thank you to Sue? Come on. Sue, we really appreciate your support. Now, wait, we want to make sure everyone's cameras are rolling. We want to make sure to get plenty of hair. All right, guys, thank you for supporting Oscar's Place. Good job, His nose is red, Edgar. That was a hard throw.
What did he do to you?
All right, we will do it again. We will do it again today. Do we want to see David Draper get pied? Let's set some goals. All right, guys, let's get back to fundraising.
Woo! All right.
Hello, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Jeremy's pie in the face. I know his team sure did. All right, we're going to do our next giveaway, which is this very pretty bowl. It is sort of this stained ceramic look, and it has a donkey on it. It'd be a great bowl, or I would use it for keys. But the next person to call in and say bowl, B-O-W-L, call in and make a donation, say bowl, and Madison will ship this to you this week. 855-536-6539, bowl, 855-536-6539, and we will ship you this bowl as a thank you for supporting Oscar's Place. It's a great bowl, Sue. Denise had just made a donation and then decided to sponsor pickles. Thanks for all the love. Yeah, why don't we get some donkeys in here, Kenneth? How should we do that next? Sue. Nice job. Sue Christensen, this is your bowl. Thank you very much. So now we're going to get ready and we're going to walk out to the field. Today's theme is about keeping bonded pairs together and the intention and the resources behind what it takes to keep bonded pairs together. So we're going to take you out to the field and introduce you to some bonded pairs. So keep donating, but get ready to, I have to take this shirt off, but Dave, can you imagine the donkeys would do with all of this? We're going to go for a little walk. Honestly, it's covered. Oh, it's on this thing, right?
Yes.
You go.
So what you have got, let's do your phone number first.
All right, guys, so the theme of today's telethon is about keeping bonded pairs of donkeys together. It's something that we work incredibly hard to do around here. And so Hugo and I are going to just, well, I don't know who's out here. We're just going to introduce you to some of our bonded pairs. In the meantime, I really hope the phones keep ringing. The numbers in the comments. Well, maybe we should start with Patches.
Yeah.
Let's go to Patches. Patches is not a bonded pair, but Patches is a blind donkey. He's the most documented case of abuse. We're also in the middle of a silent auction for his art, so surely this will get the price of Patches' art back. So Patches has been here almost 3 years. He lost his vision because of neglect. So he had an owner who overworked him, ripped his tongue, and he couldn't eat. From not eating, he started to starve to death, and from starving to death, he lost his eyesight. So his body started to eat itself from the inside out, trying to get enough calories to stay alive. As a result of that, his eyes sunk into the back of his head. When he got here, he was skin and bones, missing a lot of his hair, missing some of his skin, and of course, missing his eyes. The doctor said he wasn't going to make it, and he made it. Patches. He responds to the sound of our voice. He likes me more than he likes anybody else. Hi, Patches. Hi, my baby. Hi, baby Patches. Oh. Oh. Patches. My baby. He is a happy, loving, healthy, not very affectionate donkey. Hi, baby. It's the smell of the whipped cream that you don't like, isn't it? So this is Patches. Patches' recovery is made possible because of the donations from you guys. That piece of art with the yellow background is Patches. As you can see, she did an excellent job of capturing him. The current bid for the original Patches artwork is $1,300.
$500. $1,500.
$1,500. So if you would like to get this for yourself as a Christmas gift, just comment or call with your bid. That money will go directly towards Patches' care. And in exchange, we will ship you a gorgeous piece of art that celebrates this gorgeous donkey. Patches, I love you so much. I love you so much. My baby. My baby. You want me to leave you alone? Okay. That's Patches. Let's go meet another bonded pair. We got Olive and Charlie. Hi, April. Oh, we got Phoebe and Rachel. We got all kinds of bonded pairs out here. So we got Phoebe and Rachel. We've got Mary Lou and Jeff. We got Pearl and... Is that Pearl and
Rosie?
Yeah. Rosie's behind Carrie?
Yep.
That's very close, Rosie. All right, so who do we have here? Smokey?
Beatrice and Kate. Beatrice and Kate.
Oh, yeah. This is Smokey and Maxwell if they don't like people very much. Hi, Kate. This is Kate. She is Beatrice's daughter. So, again, another bonded pair that we will keep together for their whole life. Kate was born here. Beatrice is giving us a side eye. Hi, Beatrice. You don't have to roll your eyes at me. You don't have to roll your eyes at me. So that lip quiver is a sign that you are hitting the spot. So Beatrice and her sister Sylvia have pretty serious health issues. We're going to keep them here for their whole lives, which means that they both had daughters, and we don't break up bonded pairs ever. So it means even though their daughters could go somewhere as an adoption, we will keep them here at least until their moms die, because we do not want to break up a bonded pair. So that's 4 donkeys sanctuary here. Obviously that comes at a considerable cost, and that is the point of today's telethon. So the number, which I don't have memorized, which is shocking given how many times I've said it today, is in the comment section. Please call. There are volunteers in our barn answering your calls right now. We have a $25,000 match. So the next $25,000 that comes in will be matched for a total of $50,000 to help us keep more bonded pairs together. So this is Beatrice.
Beatrice, okay.
This is her daughter, Kate.
Hey, what's up, Jed? What's up, man? Yeah, you come over here. Sorry, we'll go back.
Then, wow, look at Rosie. So that's Rosie, look, standing guard over her baby Pearl, who's taking a nap. Now, this is the fascinating thing about our volunteers and the importance of the work that they do. Rosie doesn't let people who work here do that to her. And it's because we've had to do so much medical intervention. She doesn't really trust us to not stick her with something. But she trusts these volunteers. I think if you wear a staff shirt, these donkeys judge you. So that's incredible. Donkeys are incredible moms. It's very common to see a donkey stand guard over their baby when they sleep. What's not common is to see Rosie accept love. If you were with us for the first half of our telethon, you met Phoebe and Rachel. They are the other piece of art that we have going on. What's the Phoebe and Rachel art?
1,500.
Is also at 1,500. These 2 girls were rescued from an auction in May. They were torn away from their mothers way too early.
Hey, Jen Jen.
Jen Jen saying hello to you. Hi, Jen Jen. Jen Jen is our super senior donkey who has really bad teeth, and she chokes anytime she eats anything. So we let her in my backyard to eat green grass. And because we're all in the barn today, she's a little bit annoyed that she's not getting exercise. So this is Phoebe and Rachel. I just scared Phoebe. I didn't scare Rachel. Rachel, you're so brave. This is Phoebe and Rachel, rescued from the auction in May. A bonded pair, always within inches of each other. Phoebe spent months in the hospital recovering from both the flu and pneumonia. They have been adopted to a forever home. So the 2 of them, plus Charlie, plus Olive, all going to a forever home. But again, our commitment to keep bonded pairs, we met them in May at the auction. We could have taken just Rachel. She was healthy. She was the cheaper rescue. But we didn't want to break up a bonded pair, so we took Rachel and Phoebe, and we spent tens of thousands of dollars on Phoebe. What's up, Sadie? Andrea, if you're still watching, this is Sadie and her baby Liam. That sound is very normal for a donkey when she rolls. She doesn't really love people, but If you're watching, I'll go over and try to say hi. Hugo, can you say hi to Sadie? Or does she not like you?
I think. Hi, Sadie. Sadie.
What is Olive doing? So if you make a donation of $1,000, you get to name a donkey. Our donor Andrea named Sadie. This is Sadie and her baby Liam. Sadie doesn't really love people messing with her, so we'll just leave her alone. But Sadie, you want to say hi to Andrea? Thank you. It's okay. No importa. All right, so there's a little bit of donkey love for you. So you met Patches. If you would like to win the artwork of Patches, I bet. Hi.
Hey, Bet.
How does this sun feel? If you'd like to win the Patches artwork, please comment in the comment section or call the 855 number and place a bid higher than 1,500, and we'll send you an original one-of-a-kind artwork of Patches. And it has an orange background, or yellow background.
Yellow.
Then the pink background is Phoebe and Rachel, and that's also at 1,500. So you can support us any of the following ways. The barn is full of volunteers. You can call the 855 number and make a donation. The next $25,000 that comes in is matched. So we can very quickly, by the end of this telethon, get to $50,000. Your money is doubled if you call in. These rocks should come up. You can bid on the silent auction. So you can bid on the Phoebe and Rachel or the Patches print. You can call and just thank our volunteers. We aren't just about money. Today is a big fundraising day, but we appreciate you for way more than your money. We appreciate the connection and relationship we have with you. You can just call and tell our volunteers thank you for working today. You can buy our new merch. We just launched a whole new line of merch today. It's all on our website. Really, really cool coffee mugs. So all kinds of ways that you can support us. Please do. We've got, I think, about 40 minutes left. I'm covered in whipped cream because I've been taking pies to the face for every big donation. I will take one more pie if we hit our goal.
Only 20 more minutes.
20 minutes left. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that little walk around. We actually do that every Sunday for Sanctuary Sunday.
We're back.
All right, guys, the number is 855-536-6539. We have 20 minutes left. Let's finish this fundraiser strong. Please call in and make a donation. Thank our volunteers. Ask a question. Yeah, let's do another giveaway. All right, we're going to do another giveaway. The next person to call in and make a donation. This is called a yard ornament. Not sure that it is. You know what you could do? You could stick it in your plants. Anyway, super cute donkey with a little Christmas wreath that you stick in some dirt somewhere. And a donkey. There's a name for these because they're very popular at the moment. Anyway, a water jug with a donkey. So call in 855-536-6539. Say yard, Y-A-R-D, and we will ship you these two gifts just as a thank you for calling. 855-536, sorry, Instagram, I keep forgetting you're down here. 855-536-6539. Say the word yard, and we will ship you these two. As soon as you call in and say the word yard and make a donation, I can put these down. 855-536-6539. 6539.
Yes, we still have the money.
Guys, thank you for supporting us. Yes, it's gone. All right, so in 7 minutes, we're closing the silent auction. So we have...
Okay, so can I at least know which one you are?
We have two pieces of original art. This is Phoebe and Rachel, and this is Patches. These are the original paintings that we have inspired our new merch collection. They're framed, signed, and dated by the artist. They're approximately 18 by 24. The current bid for both of these is $1,500. I'm closing the online auction at $1,250, so in 6 minutes. So if you would like to outbid the $1,500 bid for either of these original artworks, either comment in the comment section or call the number 855-536-6539. And we are closing this in exactly 6 minutes. All right, guys, so we have exactly 15 minutes left. This can go a number of different ways. Madison, do you have any idea where we are?
Yes, you can absolutely.
Madison is going to update where we are with our goal. Come on, more. Come on, more. Come on, more. We're at $27,000. $25,000 is the match. So $2,000 have come in. That $2,000 is matched. Anything else that comes on top of that will be matched. We have 14 minutes left. We're going to close out the auction. Please call and make your last minute donations to get matched. And then I'm going to lay down on the couch in a fetal position for the rest of the day because my voice is going. Good luck with the new build. We're really excited about that. So in the first half of this telethon, we raised enough money to complete an annex that is going up 2 weeks from today, which will give all of our donkeys space to get out of the rain and lay down. We have 3 minutes left before we close the silent auction. So if you want to outbid the $1,500 current standing bids, you have 3 minutes. We have 1, 2, 5 minus 2, $23,000 left in the match. If you want to have your dollars match.
But I did not know just when. In my house of darkness, in that time, oh Lord,
And we'll do the last giveaway of the telethon. This is our own merch. So these are last year's Christmas cards. So they're, what do you call it? Vintage Christmas cards. And 2 stuffed animals wearing Oscar's Place vest. If you call and say the word cute, we will send you these just as a thank you for supporting us and make a donation. 855-536-6539. Make a donation, say the word cute, and we will ship you these from our OG merch collection. And we have 12 minutes left, 2 minutes in the silent auction, 12 minutes to the final pie. But I'm going to tell you, if you want me to take a pie in the face, we need to do more than $2,000 against this merch. So get these phones ringing. We only have 12 minutes left. Jen has a hurt arm, so I'm going to have her throw my pie.
being that it fell by the way. Good life and promise ain't what you live in today. No, she never complained of it, about the bad times or the bad things he's done.
All right, we close the silent auction in 1 minute. 855-536-6539. We have 11 minutes left to make donations. This is the Patches painting. This is the Phoebe and Rachel painting. They're original paintings from the artist. Signed and dated on the back, framed and ready to hang. They're really gorgeous.
Teardrops and laughter pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time man.
I don't know if you guys know this, but this song was written about Madison. She's a good-hearted woman, in love with a good time man. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Darla. Okay, so the auction is closed. Does she need to call back in to place her payment? We got it. So the auction is closed. The Patches artwork and the Phoebe and Rachel artwork have both been purchased for $1,500 each. Madison will facilitate that, so thank you very much for supporting us in that way. We have exactly 10 minutes. Bring in these last minute donations, and I'll get one final pie in their face.
She loves him in spite of his ways. She doesn't understand. Teardrops and laughter pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time man. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time man.
So we announced our new merch line today. This is one of the things available on our site. This is a ceramic ornament for your tree of Howie. I have no idea how much we're charging for them, but this is on our website. You can log in and buy it, get it shipped to you in time to put on your tree.
Everybody's building ships and boats. Some are building monuments.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kelly.
Writing down notes. Everybody's in despair.
All right, so who wants to see the pie in my face? We have one pie left. I've got 10 minutes left in my energy today. We'll close this out with a final thank you pie in the face. You've got to call and make a donation. 855-536-6539. We're in the very final minutes of our telethon. I like the sound of those bells. That means nice big donations are coming in. Keep them coming. This is the last time you can call until summer. 855-536-6539.
Everybody gonna wanna do. Come on down. Ain't nothing like the mighty wind. Come on down. Come on in. Ain't nothing like the mighty wind. Like the tears, like the west, like the sugar sweet. Jumping heels and making cake. It ain't my cup of meat. Nobody get nowhere. Come on everyone's toes. Come on, get here. Everybody gonna wanna doze. Come on.
Guys, we've had a lot of fun today raising funds. We're going to close this out with any last minute donations and a pie throw at my face. My final hoorah this year. So please call 855-536-6539. We have a bank of donors standing by. Let's get these last minute donations in, and then let's throw a pie at my face. We have 6 minutes left in the telethon. Let's go out with a bang. 855-536-6539. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this up. It's been an incredibly successful telethon. The next person that calls and says, Ron King is amazing, will be the one that gets a pie thrown at my face. Do you want to see a pie thrown at my face as the final moment of our Giving Tuesday telethon? Call 855-536-6539. Make a donation of any size. Say Ron King is amazing, and I'm going out to the Target, and I will announce your name and thank you from the Target. 855-536-6539. Ron King is amazing. All right, Sue. Thank you for supporting us. I know you've called in multiple times today. I'm really grateful, except for this last call. I'm going to kiss my butt for the last call. But just give these volunteers a moment to wrap up their phone calls, and we'll go out to this final pie toss. Yeah, Carol, lots of people want pies in my face. You know how I feel about that. Let's do it.
Oh, she's not going to make another pie. Thank you.
It is the final pie time.
I've seen it.
Excuse me. Let's wrap up this telethon.
I haven't seen all of that. Jeremy got one and Ron got one. We'll have to watch the replay.
All right, so today we had a lot of fun today. We also had a job to do. You know, the caring for the animals is about 50% of the work that we do. The other 50% of the work that we do is fundraising. So fundraising is a necessary evil of running a charity. It's the only way to get this done. The only way that we can pay the people that take care of these animals and to buy the feed and to buy the medicine and to build the fencing and to put in the facilities is through donations. And so it is my number one focus. It's what I spend all of my spare time doing. And it's very stressful and I don't like it, except on telethon days. Telethon days are days we have fundraising funds. We had a very successful telethon. We raised enough money to put in a new barn. We raised enough money to meet our first $50,000 match. We raised enough money for our next $10,000 match. It was just incredible, and I'm so thankful. And Sue and Carol wanted to celebrate my generosity and kindness. You know, I have given my life, and the return that I get from Carol and Sue is a pie in the face. I don't really know how I feel about that, but
Well, Sue did
you know.
just donate another $100.
All right, money and a pie in the face. I'll take that.
You good, Madison? You want me to hold my nose?
Yeah, sure.
So Paula is gonna throw.
Wow.
Paula.
You're a girl line right here, right? Oh, yeah, I see it.
Our girls are as tough as our boys. We do not have gender lines. We think you are all badasses.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, look at all that.
Oh, yeah.
Now wait a minute. Wait. So thank you everybody for supporting us. Thank you for coming through on Giving Tuesday. Thank you for all the volunteers answering the phone. Thank you for our music. Thank you to Madison who puts all of this together. I was in a meeting the other day and I said Madison is basically a Tesla robot. She's like artificial intelligence. She's been programmed to be perfect and never get upset. She smiles and she does everything she touches perfectly. She puts on all of these events, and today's event is probably 1/100th of her job. And it's incredible the difference that she makes to our organization. So thank you, Madison. And since today we've opened, I've only banned 2 volunteers. Paula will be the 3rd. So enjoy your time with Paula, because this is the last.
Have a new code to get in. Lean into it, man. Lean into it. Go, Paula.
Is this
Go,
the one
Paula.
right here?
That's
Yep,
the line.
that's the
Anything
line.
for the donkeys.
This is good, Ron.
1, 2, 3, donkeys. Oh my God. All right, everybody. Thank you for supporting Oscar's Place. Thank you for supporting our telethon. I appreciate all of the donations. I'm trying to be a good sport. Happy Giving Tuesday. Thank you for everything.